Hi, welcome back, beautiful Capricorns. Fresh coffee is the best part of my day. So, Capricorn, I couldn't do this without you or my coffee, to be honest with you, or my spirit guides. I want to just say that I just had a knock on the door and nobody was there. They couldn't have run away that fast. So there are special messages that are coming in. Let's go. Capricorn energy. Capricorn energy, please and thank you. Capricorn. Resolve. A deep knowing. Things are culminating. Things are being brought together here. Endurance. Uranus is up to something. What does Uranus rule?
According to Astrology Zone, Uranus rules surprise and all things unexpected. It also rules the future and new technology, including all that is newly invented and all that is unimagined and yet to come. Uranus is the father of electricity.
And guess what? Right after that knock, guess what? When I was doing Sages read, I got a call from Hydro. The electricity will be off tomorrow. I had my hot water tank. It was brand new. It's not even a year old. Frap out on me. Uranus is doing some weird things here with electricity. Consciousness. Intention. Somebody intends to resolve something with you. Perseverance. Persevere. Okay, what's going on with this electricity? What's going on? Somebody could be okay. I don't know why this is this knowing, a deep knowing. Okay, what's going on? Tundra. The only way to get through it is to go through it. Gonna have to go through something here. What's going on? Dark matter is love. It's the attracting force. Okay. Your mind is like a galaxy, more dark than light, but it is the light that makes it worthwhile. Somebody is envious here. Never be afraid to say what you really feel, even if it makes someone envious. We try. Someone is feeling okay. Now look, this is the mountain. Gotta go through it. The only way to get through it is to go through it. Venus. There are many beautiful stars in the sky. There are so many beautiful twinkling and winkling at you when Venus comes. All things are waned but the brightest star in the sky. They all twinkle, they all shine, but there is one that stands out from all the rest. Somebody is greedy. This is love. Venus. Hang on. About the portals being opened. Okay. Actions you take now will bear fruit. Charge ahead with your plans and see it into full fruition. Manifestations. You have the power to manifest your dreams into reality. Use this energy to make positive change. Somebody kept breaking their promises. Don't hold on too much to people's promises or words at this time. Things are not likely to turn out as you had hoped. There are blind spots. Have the courage to confront your blind spots and turn them into your strengths so that you may step into your power. What is it that you've been ignoring, denying, or avoiding? Or whatever you're protecting? This is you manifesting prosperity. Okay, so divine timing is here. The energy of love surrounds you. Open your heart and you will attract what your heart's desiring. Divine truth. You will know the truth. Answers will come. Or the unnecessary questions will fall away. Freedom, exploration. You may soon travel to great areas of your soul that your soul wants to explore, so you may expand, grow beyond. This is Sagittarian energy, this is Jupiterian energy. Take notice, because of inconsistencies. Look deeper into a situation as something is not how they appear on the outside. This could be Leo, this could be pride. Don't allow your false ego to close you off to the true situation and cause you to go into defense mode. So this person has gone into defense mode. Saturn is here. Tough love is necessary in order to shed parts of yourself that were immature. So that's what this person is. They have been keeping something bottled up. They're envious and they're in a false sense of ego. Things are not as they appear. Capricorn. Things to do with home. It's looking like you're moving on and you're getting recognition and rewards here. Prosperity and passion begins. There's some obstacles, but you gotta go through them. Victory and success. So look, someone's feeling conflicted and defeated. Don't listen to that devil. This is temptation. Somebody is in their shadow side, needs to confront their fears, or needs to confront their shadow side. Things may not be what they seem or what they appear. This is memories of love. Crown chakra. Base chakra. Fulfillment of wishes. A material harvest. And hope. Divine timing. Capricorn. Someone is keeping something bottled up. What are they trying to protect? Is it their fear? Is it that they are obstacles? False sense of ego, pride. This is home. This is destiny. This is broken promises. This person has an immature side to them. They were breaking their promises. There are blind spots that they refuse to look at or refuse to see. They're keeping something bottled up inside of them with something that they don't want others to see. They don't want others to see that they were in a false sense of pride or a false sense of ego. They need to confront their shadow. They're keeping something pent up that they need to release. They are protective. They are protecting. Perhaps they're in defense mode because they don't want to face their blind spots. They don't want to see and face their shadow. They don't want to face their fear. They don't want to confront something and see something within themselves. something is this someone lying, being greedy? Is this envy? Is someone envious of your happiness? Is someone lying to themselves? Or lying to cover something up? This is truth. This is justice. Is it that someone is in regret? Or is it that someone is regretting? Is someone feeling ashamed? Is someone feeling guilty for the way that something someone's conscience? Communicating. What? Creating blockages. Inertia. Nothing happens until something moves. Why is there no movement? There are blind spots here. Something may not be as it seems. Someone's being greedy. Someone may have abandoned you, left you out in the cold, stopped talking to you, stopped any movement towards you. There's blind spots. This is reaping what you've sown. This is someone being arrogant. This is someone being greedy, being selfish, one-sided, false sense of ego. This is love. And someone not trusting, or someone breaking their promises, being fake. Something to do with travel or movement. There is no movement here. What's this tower? What? Someone is being greedy. being arrogant, being selfish. Who are they trying to protect? There's pent up envy here, greed. It's an illusion. It's someone's their own insecurities. This could be friends. Are they covering up for a friend? Is someone covering up for a friend? A jealous friend. This is envy and jealousy. Greed. Secrets. This could be lust. This could be someone having to face their shadow. Jealous of hurt. Over somebody is protecting something or someone. They're keeping something bottled up. What are you protecting? Ooh, gossip. A betrayal. Fear. This person's got to confront their fears. The only way to get through it is to go through it. Something to do with Ten of Cups, family. This is the crown chakra. This is someone who is manifesting prosperity, trusting their intuition. clarity, truth, a victory, the star, the healer, the brightest star in the sky. It's like there are many stars surrounding this big star, but this one shines the brightest. This is the brightest star in the sky. This is someone who works very hard, somebody who's very confident. But someone's acting really defensive here. They got defensive. They got defensive. They're acting really defensive because they're because of their own fears. They've got to confront their shadow. Someone is acting very defensive. They got in the false sense of ego. And they're hurt because you've got a victory here. This is reward. They're defensive because you are getting a victory. You are seen as the brightest star here. Other stars twinkle, but they don't shine like this star. So somebody is acting defensively because they feel hurt about some kind of argument. So instead of addressing it, instead of communicating, they kept it all bottled up. They didn't communicate. Because they were acting defensive. A false sense of pride wouldn't allow them to communicate. They got their tail in a twist about something. But things are not as they appear. So they may have heard some kind of gossip, may have heard some kind of rumor, caused them to become defensive, feeling hurt and sad and upset about something. It was a false sense of ego. It was their own pride, their own insecurity, why they got their dander up in the first place. So they're feeling insecure. They're feeling like they went in defense mode. It's like they've got something that they need to confront. It's not about you. It's something that they need to confront within their own self. Something they need to deal with. They come off very defensive. They come off like, if you communicate something, it's like they get their tail in a twist. They get upset. They get angry. They keep that all bottled up in. They just don't talk. They don't communicate. They imagine the worst. They go into introspection. They go within. They clam up. They don't just come out and say what it is they gotta say. They keep it to themselves. And then it drives them batshit crazy. And then they get defensive. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? It's like, what the hell are you doing? This person's been carrying something around with them for a long time that's been weighing them down. It's like they keep it all bottled up inside. And you try to talk to them about something and they get all defensive. This is Emperor and Empress. If they put you in a third party and they chose the third party over you, they're keeping it all bottled up from whoever they're dealing with. They're acting really defensive. They're getting like, these are triggers, 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 triggers. What's going on? Because the Empress clearly is the brightest star in the sky. So the other one might be shiny. They might be twinkly or winkly. But this is the brightest star in the sky. They stand out from all the rest. This is a great manifester. This is someone who easily manifests what they want, manifests a victory. I think they're threatened. I think they're jealous. I think they're envious. Karma. Because, I mean, it's clear that this person is in love with you. King and Queen of Cups. But there is someone who is trying to sabotage an Empress. And it is a third party. This other lover is they're getting karma. It's almost like they're scared, this other lover. They're scared because they know that this person is still in love with you. They know you're the brightest star in the sky. know that this person is heavily burdened and that they're going to leave. They're headed straight toward the High Priestess here for justice. There's a victory here. But they've got to overcome these obstacles, and they've got to free themselves of this inertia, this procrastination. So they're bored and disinterested because they're in love with you. Someone is in love with you and somebody else is jealous that they're in love with you. It's ego, pride. Somebody worked really damn hard at tearing down this foundation. But they want to rebuild with you. And whoever this energy is does not want this person communicating with you, does not want them talking to you. They're missing you and they are nostalgic. This is karma. Holy God, they're very defensive. They're in defense mode. This person is defensive, trying to... Maybe they're arguing over a child or arguing about a child. Or they're feeling very defensive. Oh, weird. It's fear here. Some kind of truth coming out. Someone's acting right defensive. The truth is somebody is a Seven of Swords. They gotta face the shadow. They gotta face the truth here. There's some kind of shame here or guilt. Someone is very protective. Hmm. They're going to end something with this other lover. Hmm. Wishing they had kept their promise to you. This is someone prosperous. Look. Wishing they had committed to you. 9 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. I told you you're manifesting prosperity. You were the brightest star in the sky. And they are spying on you. This is the King of Wands spying on you. Things were not as they appeared. They could have been protecting a friend. Or they're protecting they could have had like a somebody is protecting a friend here. Things are not as they appear. Someone is doing something in order to protect a friend. They're acting very defensive. They're trying to protect a friend, is what it is saying. Somebody's covering up something that a friend did or something. Somebody is choosing to protect a friend. Like, That's what it's saying. This is a King of Wands who is acting very protective. Maybe they had an immature aspect to themselves. Someone is or a friend is covering for a friend. Someone is really heavily burdened with this other lover. And maybe they got their friends covering for them. Something like that. Like this other lover is very, very controlling. And they've got their friends covering for them. Like where they are at. This emperor's keeping something bottled up inside of them. They got their friends covering up for them because they're trying to like get away from whatever situation they got themselves into. You are the brightest star in the sky. So it's almost like in order to escape wherever they're at, they got a friend covering for them. They're getting really defensive. They're heavily burdened. They could be trying to set this other lover up with one of their friends because you are seen as the brightest star in the sky. So I think that they're trying to get out of where they're at. And I think that they're hoping to have a new beginning with you. They're conflicted, but they gotta go through whatever they gotta go through. It's like they got a friend covering for them. Something going on. Someone's trying to assist them or help them get out of the situation that they're in. And this friend is like, you gotta go through it. I mean, there's no two ways around it. You're heavily burdened. You've got this big mountain, but you got to climb it. You got to get through it. You got to go over it. There's no way around it. You got to go through it. They got a friend who they're confiding in. And they don't know what to do, so they're going to a friend. How am I going to get out of this situation? I've got myself in a mess. And this friend is telling him, look, you got to face your fears. You got to go through it. You might lose some money here. You might end up on the short end of the stick here, but you're going to have to go through it because if you stay where you're at, you're going to lose it all. You're going to lose your mind. They want a new beginning with you. This is love. You're the brightest star in the sky. They're not content with where they're at. They don't like it where they're at. They got greedy. They did. And I think that they're envious that you're moving on. I think that they're envious that you are building for yourself, rebuilding, that you're on solid ground. That, I don't know. One of their friends might be interested in you. Like, you don't want the brightest star in the sky? I'm gonna go get the brightest star in the sky. See you later. Like, just saying. I mean, if you want them, you gotta go through this. If you want them, you got to confront your fears. You've got to... There is two masculines here who are envious here of each other. And they're like, look, this one friend is trying to push them into making a decision. They're saying, man, you got to go through it. You can't just procrastinate. You've got to face your fears. You've got to take the leap of faith. Don't sit over here being so envious. Go. You want them? Go get them. You can't just sit back here. You know, they got a friend talking to them that's telling them, look, you're unhappy here. Someone's calling their ass out. This is a good friend. It's a genuine friend. They're very solid. They're a king of pentacles. They're telling them, go. Go get what you want. This is the brightest star in the sky. Are you kidding me? Go get him. If you don't go get him, I'm going to go get him. I mean, an empress is an empress. This king of pentacles might be dealing with this empress, and I gotta say, they recognize him. There is high honor and respect there. Like, I don't know. Saying go for it. You love the empress. Go for it. What are you doing? If you don't go get the empress, I'm going to give it my shot. I'll give the empress a shot here if they'll have me. I mean, come on now. Don't be foolish. Be sitting over here being envious of the, you know, the empress's life here. You want them. Go get them. You're going to have to make it. You better be genuine. You better have the right words to say. You better tell them exactly how you feel. You better tell them exactly. Or you're going to lose them forever. And if they don't make a move, it's like looking like this King of Pentacles is going to make a move on you. Like, you're the brightest star in the sky. You're attracting a lot of energies. And I guess, may the best person win. Take care.